Peace, everybody. Speed Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So Tank, he proven to be a lie once again. And he contradicted himself a whole lot. And I hate making these videos, because I just want to talk about just fighting for real. Because I'm a fighter. I'm a fan of fighting more than anything. And I'm not fighting right now. I'm not a current active fighter. I ain't fight since the pandemic, So I just live vicariously through the other fighters, who get in the ring. And I love watching the top fighters, especially the lightweight division, because when I fought at lightweight and super featherweight. So um, I like to see who rises on the top in these divisions. And Tank, like he just be disappointing me sometimes, and he's a great fighter. And you know that he's special, but you we not really gonna see how special he is because he refused to get in the ring and fight the best of his division. And he just did a press conference. What I reported on both press conferences, those ghetto behind press conference they just did. And after the press conference, the people was asking him about Shakur Stevenson, and he was saying that he was talking about failed negotiations because even Steven Espinosa he kind of touched on it, which I'm going to talk on in a separate video about him. But they were talking about some type of negotiations, and Shakur they offered Shakur a one fight deal, but Shakur he turned it down because he wanted a multiple fight deal, and he was asking him like, why don't you give Shakur a multiple fight deal? And he was saying that Shakur don't deserve it. He was saying basically he don't even deserve a fight. Like, what has he done? He he don't need to fight him because he hasn't done anything. And I'm scratching my head, when I see him say stuff like that, because I'm like, well, if you want to be technical, he actually dominated and stopped the guy who beat the guy that you're about to fight. Like, let's be real about this. Shakur Stevenson, although he's probably not fighting the best of the best too, but that's only because the people refuse to get in the ring with him. So you can't really blame him for that. Like, no one really wants to fight Shakur for whatever reasons. They don't want to get in the ring with him. Pitbull didn't want to get in the ring with him. He wanted to fight T.O. He didn't want to get in the ring with him. Like, none of these guys want to get in the ring with Shakur, so you can't really knock him for that. And people talk about his fight style. All right, well, give him the type of fight that you uh, think that would be tough for him, and maybe you'll see a better type of fight style for him. Maybe a Tank for him. Maybe he won't be able to move around all that stuff. Maybe Tank can trap him and have him on the ropes and stop him. That's the type of stuff that people talk about, and that's the type of stuff that we want to see. But all this stuff saying that Shakur ain't do nothing, it's like, all right, now I like Lamont Roach, and this is no knock towards him, but what has Lamont Roach done? It's the same thing. He, Tank, and his fans talk about Shakur don't sell. Okay, do Lamont Roach sell? Let's be like, come on, excuse me. Let's make this make sense. Do Lamont Roach sell? Do Frank Martin sell? Which was the last person he fought before he about to fight Lamont Roach. Do he sell? The Hector Garcia sell? Rolly Romero, Isaac Pitbull Cruz. None of these people do better numbers than Shakur Stevenson. The only person who do better numbers is Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is a social media star beyond boxing. But everybody else, Shakur Stevenson is going to represent Tank's highest pay to date. You can say Devin Haney too, because he Tank is, and Calvin Ford. they on record talking about they really don't care about belts. They only doing it for the bag. All right, so let's play devil's advocate. If that's true, then fighting Shakur Stevenson will still make you a whole lot of money. It will make you more money than you would have made fighting Frank Martin. It will make you more money than you about to make fighting Lamont Roach. Only person it may not make more money than is again Ryan Garcia. And shoot, it might actually because being as though Shakur Stevenson is such a big name in the sport of boxing, and now he's getting his shine, and people know him around the world, and celebrities and everything, and people been clamoring for that fight for years. I think the fight with Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney will be Tank's highest pay to date, for real, and he would get the accolades if he fought him and just so happened to beat him. So I just think that it's a no brainer why he shouldn't fight him. It just don't make no sense, especially because Lamont Roach is what 25-1-1, and that one loss came to Jermell Herring. And remember what Shakur Stevenson did to Jermell Herring? He dominated him, and then he dropped him a few times, and he stopped him. So and I know styles make fights, and it's different. The triangle theory don't work in the sport of boxing, but people always use past fights and common opponents as gauge finders. So if you go off of that, then it just don't make no sense why we talking about Lamont Roach versus Tank versus Shakur Stevenson versus Tank. That's just my opinion. But let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.